What do you guys think makes each of you stand out just going forward, trying to get an internship, getting a job and all that?
I guess I'll start. I guess what I've heard so far in my mock interviews is that my art direction is already at a higher level than most people that they see coming straight out of school.
Are you going to talk down to us from that?
It does kind of sound cocky. I wasn't sure how to put it exactly, but that's what they've been telling me. So I guess that's kind of my thing that stands out is that my art direction skills are good, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Mad sweet, pretty much is what you're saying.
It's not one of words, apparently.
Of course they're not perfect. I've gotten some good feedback about my art direction, but overall they said they can see my thinking and how I can art direct things. Like they know I'll be good one day. They see the potential.
Sweet. Nice. What sets me apart? You know,
It's hard to
I
go
guess I
after
can't be an art director now. You know, I'm not that great. No, I don't know. I think my emphasis is on detail and like when we're doing the history channel ads. You know, like research. I love researching. You know, the hell out of something. You know, making sure the coins are from the proper era and like the boxing shorts were Muhammad Ali's boxing shorts. I love details and like into ads. I love putting that into it, and I don't know. I love Photoshop. I love just putting like crazy elements and effects onto things, like details. I love that. That's my style.
I think for myself, just being unique, just getting myself out there, just getting a message across.
Yeah, they broke the mold and made you, eh?
Yeah, it was about me. I'll take my royalties now, I guess.
Nice.
But no, just being innovative, I guess, trying to just come up with new ideas and throw myself out there, just meet who I can, just get inspiration from them, I guess.
Having the best stash in advertising.
Yeah, it's
whoa, mustache and advertising? Are you really?
Listen,
pretty dirty mustache will get you a long way, I guess, these days, right? No, but just trying to come up with different concepts just to get noticed, I guess, and throwing myself out there, just standing out from the pack, I guess, whatever way I can.
Not bad. I don't know, for me, I haven't actually got the chance to show my book yet. But from like the interviews and what I spoke to them, they said they saw my passion, so I figured that's very important as well, right? I have that drive, and I guess I want to show that as well.
Cool.
Is there like one thing from like your guys' like mock interviews that you guys took like to heart and like took from the interviews and like want to improve upon?
Everything pretty much, I think. Switch up my resume, and I don't know, make sure to be prepared. Your book has to be really, really good, and sometimes it's your first impression, I think, right? So that's why you want to make a good first impression.
I think what I learned the most was just kind of standing up for what you've done, why you did it, the reason for it, just the concept behind it. Like if they say, why'd you do this ad for the History Channel, for example, what was your kind of thought method behind it? And you always try to think about that when you're doing a campaign, but just, especially at BBDO, just the way that Mike and Chris kind of talked about it, their methods behind why'd you do this. I know for Eric, we talked about that yesterday, just a lot of the stuff they said clicked right away. Just especially just reviewing our books, they would say, why'd you do this? Okay, I did it because whatever reason. They would say, how about you do it this way and make it more relevant to the brand? So I guess that's the most important thing. Just kind of saying as relevant as you can to the product you're trying to sell.
And I think it's the confidence too. I think they look at from you too. Like, do you have the confidence to defend your work?
Definitely. Confidence is crucial. You know, you can't you can't just walk into the place and be like timid and all that kind of stuff, right? You gotta definitely. They'll see that and they'll put you through the ringer. You know. I know through my mock interviews, I got from oh man, I think you need a little more print in your portfolio, right? So a lot of like interactive, like iPhone apps and all that kind of stuff. And then speaking to other students in our class, when they went to go shop their books, everyone's like, print's dead, more interactive, and then like I get more print, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it's all point of view, right? So I don't know, I think I might try to do more print, I guess, in my book. So.
Yeah, probably the one thing I took the most is making sure you complete your thoughts. Like a lot of the ideas that I have in my book, especially today at Leo, they pretty much put every ad through this, where it was just like they were pointing out where there was missing links, and like just even as much as the tagline not connecting to the image, things like that, where just the thought isn't fully complete, and just keep working at that. That was probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, I got that too yesterday for sure. Yeah, that was kind of the big one.
But you guys take those like negative comments and like you guys take them as like, you know what, I'm gonna work on these and I'm gonna show these guys better, you know?
No, you can't take it personally.
No, by no means.
You kind of take it and improve on it.
They're never really negative thoughts. They're very constructive. Like, they're as soon as they say them, we're like, yeah, that makes so much sense. And like, why didn't I think of that before? And so it motivates you to get back to the computer and rework it, or get back to the drawing board and just write new lines.
They're doing you the favor in the end, right?
Oh, yeah,
and that's why you went there, is to get your book critiqued and potentially ripped apart, right? I mean, half the battle is making it better and actually taking what they say to heart and working on it.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, everybody's so busy that you go to see you, so it's obviously appreciative of like any time they take to kind of help you out along the way, because they were all in that same situation.
Oh yeah, definitely.
At one point, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything inspiring for the week?
I don't know. I've been looking through the ADCCs, so there's a lot. But I mean, Matt, what's the Zito plug of the day?
Zito plug of the day. I don't know. Inspiration-wise, I think we mentioned this before. Like, inspiration comes from anywhere. I think nowadays, you know, like, oh man, like me and Ryan work on like Victor Mousetraps, and like I think our inspiration for those ads kind of came like all of a sudden out of nowhere. Like, where's some famous mice and stuff like that, right? And so, like I said, inspiration comes from anything, man. Like mousetraps, steel wool beards, you know, and just like weird things. But like lately, I've been really like, since doing the Victor Mousetraps illustrations, I've come to appreciate, you know, illustrators so much more now, and how much time it takes to make an illustrated like hardwood floor. Like, I thought, it's gonna take me like an hour, maybe 3 hours later. I'm like, wow, man, I'm finally finished these like hardwood floor, you know? But illustrations have been my inspiration like recently.
For me, just my inspirations are just coming out of my mock interviews, like just the thinking, just seeing the way these art directors and copywriters think, the ones that are actually out there working in the industry, how things just click for them in a different way.
And so much quicker too. I think that's the big thing.
It's so fast. Like, everything they look at, they just have all these ideas flowing for them. And it's just, and that inspires me to just go back and rework all my stuff and just keep pushing.
Right.
Do you think that comes with time?
Yeah, I think it's just experience. The more you work on it, the quicker it comes. Even within like the last like 3-4 months.
For sure.
I can say that for myself. Something before that would take me 2 hours. Now it's like half that time, for example. So just more practice, I think.
You know what? Actually, I came up with an inspiration of the day. A good book. Remember that book we read, Hey, We'll Squeeze This?
Yeah.
I think if you're breaking into the advertising industry or want to, it's definitely a good read.
Yeah, I've read that a few times, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, definitely, like anytime you're just looking for something to spark you, that's by far the best book to read. But we just wanted to thank everybody for watching again. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, just yell at us or
tweet us,
email us, do whatever.
I think we're also thinking maybe doing some live podcasts upcoming.
Yeah, so anybody ever wants to be a guest on our show, just contact us and we'll try to set something up. We didn't thank last week, but I just want to thank Daylight for Dead Eyes, just for giving us the theme song for our podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
Really cool song, so check those guys out on MySpace. So.
Yeah, I think like 10 of our views on our videos have just been me like listening to like the intro.
That's fun.
You know, I love it. It's great. It's great.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next week.
Take care.